Good morning, my beautiful angels. How are you today? It is the weekend. It's our last official weekend for October in the year 2024. So I hope you're getting your end of the month things together. November 1st is around the corner, starting off our birthday month officially towards the end of November. So I know many of us are excited about that. We'd love to hear about your plans, if you're traveling, if you're celebrating a milestone. And don't forget, I do give shout outs during our birthday season. So just put your date and the date and which month, whether it's November and December, and as long as you're a subscriber, even if you're a cross watcher and you do frequent the channel, I'll be glad to give you a shout out. During the birthday season of November and December for Saggy, I do try my best rather to do daily content. Little tongue tied, it's early in the morning, but I did want to get to you your general love and your general energetic readings for this last weekend of October. After this, you'll be getting all fresh content, rotation in the decks. For those of you watching for the first time, I do rotate my decks every month. So this way you get to experience new decks, and also there's different energies I feel and different messages that can enhance particular situations that we may be going through. I will be trying to do a special Halloween reading for you, for those of you who celebrate Halloween. And again, just be safe with your little ones, or even you big ones. Those of you who host Halloween parties, do you host Halloween parties? And what kind of theme are you doing? And how many guests do you usually invite? Do you make a special treat? I've been to a few adult Halloween parties back in the day, nothing more recent, and the costumes can be really, really beautiful. I've gone to a few Halloween parades, and they're really over the top. So it can be an eventful day depending on how you want to spend it. Let's start first by cleansing the space, both yours and mine. I do start my videos with a little chime or bell, and that's just to raise the vibration and clear any negative or toxic energy. Let's take a deep breath in. Slowly exhale out, because we just want to release everything, that person that bothered you by the water cooler, the person that cut you in line, right? The person that spoke to you and you wasn't speaking to them. All that negative energy and stuff that comes around our aura and our being. We just want to release that. It's the weekend. It's time to chill. It's time to relax. It's time to get caught up on your Sagittarius videos here at my channel and wherever else you get your spiritual nourishment. It's also time for you individually to tap into your own intuitive gifts and just continue doing what you can do to improve your path. The message that I got today spiritually for many of you is to stay on point on the progress that you're making, whether it's slow or it's moving steady ahead. Whatever the progress is, stay with it. Don't bail ship, don't jump ship, don't give up just because you're not seeing immediate results. The best things and the things that are lasting in life take time. The quick money, the fast women, the fast men that come into our life, they all come and go quite easily. So let's remember the good things in life and the things that are going to last in the duration of our life, or at least through the lifetime in which we need them to during that time span. It takes time for them to manifest, but when they manifest for the better good, and it's not a overnight type of success thing. It's not something that's just going to come and go. You're going to get some mileage out of it. Okay, let's see. Heavenly Father, continue to protect my energy and those who watch, engage these videos. I truly believe what is to be shown will be known, and what is not to be revealed, you don't want us to know at this time. Okay, we get the message, work hard, stay humble. So like I just said, intuitively, I felt like the energy was saying, I know a lot of my Saggies are on their grind. I know I am. I'm always brainstorming what I want to do in the future, what I want to expand on in the present. So we're working hard. Stay humble as you work hard. You know, just try to stay focused. Be apologetic if you need to be, because you can't give people your time. But don't let people, again, take you out of your rhythm or flow. Wow, we got this again. The best view comes from the hardest climb. Again, things that are easy, I think things that come quickly and wrapped in nice paper and wrapping seems great, but again, they're very short-lived. And if they're too easy to be obtained, that means they're just as quick and easy to lose. We also get, we rise by lifting others, reminding us of our stewardship and the fact that we don't only get good and do good in life for ourselves, but it can trickle down. What we create today, what we manifest today, can also have an impact, and we can also lift others up as we lift up ourselves. At the bottom, we get you are one of a kind. That's a beautiful memory for you to have and to treasure, that you are one of a kind. None of us, there's no Saggy that is the same, okay? We all have different DNA. We all come from different walks of life. We look different, we talk different, we act different, we feel different. Yes, we fall under the umbrella of Sagittarius, but we're all one of a kind. So be happy and appreciate your uniqueness. Let's tap into what these final cards are as far as some career information as we end the month of October. If you haven't had a chance to look at the history, I did post yesterday a wrap-up video for the month of October. Instead of doing the mid-months, I did a wrap-up again with a little bit of love and career and other information in there for you. So you can also tap into that for your final messages for the month of October. Well, we get crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. A reminder for my Saggies that create crystals, or you buy crystals, or you use crystals. Maybe some of you have been storing them away, but you haven't been using them for their true purpose. So this could be a wake-up call to you to, hey, put those crystals to work. Try to reconnect with them and use them for the purpose that they're intended. Others of you, it could be a wake-up call for you to start looking at some crystal videos. I do post a lot of them on the channel, and some of them are still posted for your reference. Go to a nice metaphysical store or authentic crystal store and really learn, and you can research on the internet about the values of crystals, their principalities, their what their energies each of them can provide. You'll be surprised how crystals can work in a certain energy field or vibration that you're trying to enhance or rid of or control. So again, take a look into crystals, dabble into crystals. It can expand your spiritual connection. Talk to your angels instead of worrying. Ask for divine guidance. Listen, if you're stuck between careers, like you don't know what you want to do, you don't quite want to stay where you're at, but you don't know where you want to go, of course your angels are there. They're there to listen to you and to help you. And they already know what we're thinking of and where we're kind of going. Ask for their input, okay, to put you on the right track. Or maybe you need to go back to school. Whatever it is that you feel they can help you with, don't forget to ask them for support. Some of you might be musicians. You might have a hidden music talent, or you already know that you're very musical. So your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. You could be an artist of different kinds when it comes to music. Your music could be therapeutic, that it puts people to sleep, it calms them. Like certain people love to play certain type of music. When I want to chill, I like to listen to soft jazz, or I like to listen to the sounds of the ocean. So again, we have music, there's different genres, right? Different classes of music, but music can be created for so many purposes: to heal, to make us laugh, to make us cry. So if you have a musical talent, this is the time for you to tap into that. Could be a potential career choice, or this is a reminder also to use music during your meditation when you need time of healing. Music can help you remember and recall certain occasions, because we do tie a lot of our feelings and emotions to music and songs that we've heard through our childhood and now as an adult. At the bottom of the deck, we get artists. Engaging in your artistic activity, Sagittarius, is always beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. Yes, and that's why I do this. This is why I do this channel. I'm a Saggy. I know that I have other creative artistic expressions, but this is another form of my spiritual artistry and my spiritual connection. And by tapping into this balances me out with my regular career, with my regular life, so to speak. So when you tap into your artistry, it kind of gives you that chill. That's the place you can go to when you're stressed out from your 9 to 5, or you're just tired, with navigating your own private or personal company. Your artistry is that go-to place where you can create, and you're just in awe of life, and you're in awe of what it is that you can create. You can get a lot of your momentum and what to do for your company and how to navigate through your company or through your individual roles as employees by taking time to tap into your artistry. It's a healing, it's an outsource, and sometimes it could be a rescue for what we're going through in life. The animal spirit, we get the bat and the jasmine. Trust your feelings and take steps to create your dream. Be guided and inspired. What is inspiring you? Have you lost your inspiration? Maybe you just need some guidance. Maybe you really do need to talk to your angels to put you back on track. With the seahorse, we get patience and peace. Allow yourself, Sagittarius, to go at your own pace and slow down. Be in the flow, but slow down. As I mentioned earlier, and this has come out somewhat in some of the other readings about taking things slow, not trying to run the race. You know, life is not a race. It's meant to be enjoyed and lived in the moment. And the last card for the animal spirit is the frog and the calla lily, one of my favorite flowers. Leap and trust. Take a chance, Sagittarius, and have faith that all will be well. So take a cup of courage today. If you're worried about a particular situation, if you're worried about maybe elevating in your job, passing an exam, right? Getting into a school, getting into a particular job, or you could be just concerned about getting into a new apartment, getting your first home, getting your car loan, right? Getting approved for a medical procedure. Whatever it is that's giving you anxiety and you're in high hopes of receiving something, take a chance. Try your hand out, or whatever situations you can that can help you manifest what it is that you want to. But have faith and don't go in with a negative stance. If you're already going with the thought you're defeated and you're not going to get this and you're not going to become part of that, guess what? You're already defeated and you've already lost before you've put your hand in. The other messages we get is denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Sometimes we are in denial. Maybe we are in denial that the careers that we're in is the careers that we want. Or we're in denial that we're going after something, but we really know deep down it's not for us to pursue. And it's good when you can come to the truth within you as to what you really believe and what you really want to do in life, and what action or no action you want to take. So when you feel like you're in denial, sit down and have that conversation. These are the things that you are to address when you're meditating, right? Your fears, your shadow work, working on your denials, and coming to your truth so that you're living your ultimate purpose. With the energy of envy, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Don't be envious of others, and others shouldn't be envious of you. And I know that for Sagittarius, we do suffer with a lot of people having jealousy towards us because we are successful, because we are a lot of people's cup of tea. We do draw people to us and good things to us. We're very lucky. We're very charismatic. And yes, we do have a fiery, loving spirit. But envy can go both ways. So don't let envy ever take control of you. Never want when someone else has, because that is not necessarily for you. And in the same token, people who are jealous of you, Saggy, you can't avoid their envy, but you can just set boundaries and protect yourself and acknowledge that it does exist. Like, don't be in denial. There's a reason this envy card came next to denial. Don't be in denial that people envy you and that envy does exist. Or if you happen to envy someone too, don't deny yourself, because sometimes we dislike people for the wrong reasons, when it's all because we're jealous of them, or maybe they have something that we want or we desire. The person's done nothing to us, but it's just that little inch of envy. So envy is a two-way street. We can be recipients of it, and we can also give out that energy as well. We finish with the self-esteem card. I possess gifts of the soul that benefits me and others. Your self-esteem says everything about you. With a low self-esteem, low vibrations, negative, toxic people around, bad things tend to draw to you. The energy you put out is the same energy that you're going to get back. When you have a high self-esteem, people see you on a high vibration level. They talk to you with common sense, with integrity, and more importantly, with respect. So your self-esteem, the way how you carry yourself, the way how you navigate through life and how you talk and negotiate, how you just operate in all principles of your life really reflects on who you are and who you're going to be and how successful you will be along your journey. As we talk about shadow work, let's see if we can get a card. We get depression. This too shall pass. Every storm brings a rainbow. So if some of you are depressed over a recent loss or something negative that you have experienced, or it could even be not your direct experience, you could be a little depressed maybe over something that a family member or sibling or a child or grandchild of yours or someone just close to you is going through. Remember, these things that happen and occur in life, sometimes we don't understand it and we question, why is it happening to us? Just know that this moment, this terrible thing, this time of mourning and sickness and illness and depression, it will pass. So just go through the mourning state, give yourself time to heal, but try to snap out of it each day a little bit more. Talk prosperity, talk positive affirmations, go into your Bible, tap into your readings, anything to bring back the hope in your heart about life and the understanding in the life that we are going to experience shortcomings. There is the good with the bad. That is the balance and the flow of life. I can accomplish what I set my mind to do. Again, another reminder, the universe is really just kind of trying to embed that in you upon your soul, Sagittarius, as we end the month of October, that you have the cards, you have the tools. Just like the magician, you hold everything. God has blessed and created you from the get-go with everything that you need to be who you are and to create the things and live the life that you want to live. So yes, affirm and say, I accomplish what I set my mind to do. And if you don't set your mind to do it and you don't focus upon it, then of course it's not going to manifest. We also get, I released the need to know all the answers. Yes, and sometimes even with these readings, one who watches readings and one who gives readings, I always say, is for what we should know, because not everything is to be known to us. And some people get so wrapped up with a metaphysical, whether it's card reading or psychics or whatever it is, that they take it for the gospel. You have to have common sense, you have to have intuitiveness, and you also have to have a relationship with God in your own spiritual journey. Okay? Not everything is going to be known, not everything is going to be right as you might see it in a particular reading at a particular time, because there's always other factors within your world and outside of your world that can alter anything. Okay? So you need to start releasing the need to know all the answers. Be receptive and grateful for the answers that are provided, but know that you're not entitled really to all. And then finally with this deck we get, everyone faces different situations and everyone has different challenges. This ties in with envy. None of us are alike. We are all different. Your path and journey is different than your daughters, than your neighbors, than your fathers, than your mothers. And we all experience, and our outcomes and the way how we navigate through things is different. And that's why jealousy and envy is so petty, because we really don't know what people go through or what they sacrifice to get what they have or what they've endured to sustain what they have. So everyone faces different issues. And just like with the readings, these readings are universal, but it's going to impact each of us different because we're different people with different challenges. Not every Saggy is living the same life in the same day, in the same way. We have Sagittarius, many of us, as our sun sign or moon sign, but there's a whole bunch of other things going on in our spiritual realm and within the zodiac tied to us that define us differently at any particular moment in life. And I think the more people realize that, the more they'll appreciate the readings and take from it what they should and leave the rest that they should not. Tapping into the Moonology, we get the end of a tough cycle approaches. So like I said, and it was said earlier in the reading, that the rainbow will come at the end of the storm. And for some of you, you've had a tough cycle. And just like everything else, we don't all go through tough cycles at the same time. I might have an update today, and today might suck for you. So we're all in different phases, again, because we're all living a different part of the journey, and we're all different people, okay? The end of a tough cycle approaches for some of you, and that will only apply to those of you, of course, who were in a tough cycle. If you're not in a tough cycle, then that doesn't pertain to you. In the middle of the deck here, we get no one said this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. Thank you, my angels. You just confirmed what I've been saying to Saggy. No one said it was a race. It's okay to slow down. We race, we race, we race. When I think of life now, from when I was young to now, I wish, right? Many of us who are older now, we wish we could go back in time and take back wanting to become an adult, right? What we wouldn't do to be 17 or 18 again. So be careful for what you wish for. That's why we need to enjoy each moment. If you're not living today, then that means you're busy worrying about tomorrow or beyond, and we don't even know if we're granted that, but we do know we're granted today. We do know that we're exchanging energy today. So slow down and enjoy today. You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. Sometimes you can be your own worst enemy, Sagittarius. You can stand in your own way. Stop doing that, because you're dimming the light that God wants you to shine towards the universe. Remember that it's okay to be happy. It really is. Even in the dark times, even in the sad times, even when you're going through different transformations and changes in your life or in the lives of the people that you love, it's okay to be happy. You don't have to cry all the time. You don't have to be sad all the time. God wants you to be happy and to enjoy the journey and the blessings that will follow after your challenges. Let's see what we need to be aware of any toxic energy. We get they're jealous and in competition with you. What else is new? Like I mentioned, it's right there. Boy, my angels are really confirming a lot for us today. We give them a little tap there of appreciation. They're jealous and in competition with you. This could be a coworker, it could be your very best friend, it could be a family member, it could be someone that you don't even know that you're in competition with. And you're not in competition with them. Let me correct that. They're in competition with you. But there are people that are jealous of you, Saggy, and I know you're not addressing that energy and you're not focusing on it, and it's good that you're not, but just protect yourself and know that this does exist, that there are people that dislike you, there are people that feel a certain way about you, and not necessarily for anything that you've said or done towards them. This is their own grief and havoc and their own low vibration and low self-esteem that they're dealing with. But just protect yourself with your spiritual baths, with your prayers, just by being a good person. Just continue to be you. You don't change for anyone, but just protect yourself from these energies that could be about. You never know who it's coming from, because as we always say, your enemy is usually the person closest to you. Wow, look, they will expose themselves. So those who are jealous of you, they'll slip up, they'll make mistakes, they'll act out, they'll be a fool. And even though they're trying to, like some people say, they throw a rock and hide their hand type of thing, they're so obsessed with your life and your success or your love life, just your energy and who you are, that they can't help but to mess up. And their negative attitude towards you is going to be seen by other people, and other people might bring this to your attention if you don't already know it. But they're going to expose themselves. So if you feel that someone's been doing something to sabotage your work, or just send you nasty messages, secretly calling you from, locked or blocked numbers, the person is going to slip up, because the rage within them that wants to be against you so much, and your angels and all that's positive in the universe that protects you, is going to expose them. So at least you will know who your enemy is. As we come to a close, we get angels are often felt but not seen. You might experience a cold, a tingly feeling on your skin or on the back of your neck. Fear not, this is an angel drawing close to you. Our angels are always around us. With our wrap-up message yesterday, there was a message from the angels to pay attention. So many of you ask for petitions, or you post petitions, you ask for prayers, you ask for answers, but then you don't take the time to be still and to be quiet and hear and feel and see what the angels and how they're responding to you. So angels are often felt, not seen. You might experience a cold, tingly feeling on your skin or on the back of your neck. Fear not, don't be scared. This is an angel who is drawing very close to you. Pets are very attuned to shifts of energy in the presence of unseen beings. If your dog or cat perks up and seems to sense something, it's possible an angel is visiting your home. And I truly 200% believe this. Dogs definitely are on a different level when it comes to energy. Um, I've seen it in pets of my own when people have passed away, or there's a certain time of the night for no reason at all, they'll just get up and bark every particular night at a particular time. There's no sound, there's nothing going on. So watch your pets, especially like I said, if you have close ones to you that have passed or have passed for some time. They could be visiting you and your pets can see them, but you can't see them, and they definitely know when they're in the space. So sometimes when our little poochies or cats, I'm not too familiar with cats, but our little doggies are acting kind of weird, and you can tell because they really look like they're barking at a person, like how we would stare and talk to a person. They look like they're engaged with someone, but of course you don't see anything, but they are exchanging with that angelic energy. So that is very, very true. And we get Archangel Michael, guardian of the earth realm, clears away energy when we are struggling. So thank you, Archangel Michael, for doing that on our behalf. His presence is often signaled by indigo orbs or sparkles of light. You might observe purple flowers or feel attracted to amethyst gemstones, which amethyst is something that I do try to keep on my altar. And when I feel the need, I will wear an amethyst bracelet. So thank you for that information and a reminder of how close our angels are to us and how much they really do try to do for us if we allow them to. We're going to end now with 2 more sets of cards. We won't be using the T cards for November's readings, so we're going to finish them off in October. So let's see what our final message is for the general weekend with this and the Lenormand deck. We get cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. This came out again also earlier last week, I believe, if not this week. So again, this that heavy. There was 2 things that I found that were very heavy during this month of October as we close this month out. One, someone really, really wanting to reconnect with you, like they're almost desperate to reconnect with you. And 2, this jealousy, someone wanting to emulate you, or someone that is obsessed with you as far as who you are as a person. They might be angry that you live a certain lifestyle and they don't. And the universe really has been, I think that's why we've been getting these messages to pay attention to your angels, look for the signs, because they're trying to also help us expose, as it was said earlier, who these people are in our camp or in our family, in our jobs, or just in our walk of life. It could be your neighbor who's against you, who's working against you. So that has been 2 of the real strong energies for the month of October. I hope as we get closer to our birthday season that they leave us, but as they still kind of reside right now, please pay attention to that. We also get the Shark card, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So there could be someone trying to go after your money, or if you own any credit card debt or any outstanding debt, any lien, stuff like that, be careful, because there could be legal action against you and your money, or your properties could be taken. And then finally with the Crown, honor and respect will come to you. People love you, Sagittarius. They respect you. You act like kings and queens, and many people respect you for who you are. There are those other people that are jealous of how you carry yourself as the emperor or the empress, as the king or queen. But you wear your crown in the way that you should, with respect and with dignity. If you lack sexual chemistry, I just pulled that from my Tigris Tell It Oracle. Some of you are not making love connections, and this is not a love reading, but that just came out from the deck. So that is answering someone's question or confirmation to someone today that the person that you're talking to or getting booed up with, or you could be in a relationship where the sexual chemistry just isn't there anymore. And this does happen. It's a normal occurrence in relationships, okay? As we come to a close, thank you, my angels. Thank you, universe. Thank you for all the energetic readings that you will bless me to bless Sagittarius with during the month of October. Continue to inspire me and to bring me the messages for the coming month of November. As we end this month, let's see. We get the book. And this is the Lenormand deck. Again, the Lenormand deck is a little different format than the Rider-Waite. If you'd like to know more information about that, by all means, here's the snake card. Look on the internet or go to your metaphysical store, go to the library and get some books. Or treat yourself to a Lenormand deck. There's very various styles. This one is a Halloween theme. I thought it would be nice to finish off the month with it. Okay, so let's start out with the book. Maybe it's time for you to read a good book, huh? When's the last time you've been to the library? Some of you might be writing. Some of you, this might be a career thing that you might be doing. You might be writing a book. Yesterday, too, we got a career message about being a writer or editor. Some of you might be reading a book. There's a lot going on in the world, and there is a lot of books being written on particular subjects, and people are very engaged in them. So if these are the type of books that you are reading, just be careful what you read, because not everything is necessarily true in books, okay? With the energy of 26 or 8, if you are writing a book or reading a book, that shows that you're almost near completion of writing it. Also, some of you, this could be the book of knowledge. I feel like some of you, it's a calling for you to get the book of knowledge, meaning the Bible. When was the last time you read your Bible? It can navigate you through the things that we're experiencing in life. Also, many of you could be having a book like your diary, your journal that you're writing your secrets in, and you could be finishing a particular chapter in your life in this particular diary. Followed by the letter. Some of you might be sparked to write a letter based upon some notes that you're taking, or this book that you're reading or writing is going to spark you to read a letter, or a letter could be coming to you in the mail, or a letter electronically. It doesn't have to be a physical letter. I don't think too many people send physical letter. This could also be the sign of something that you're going to take part in, or that you should look or listen to in the news. With the 27 and a 9, it's going to be a very highly elevated thing. So we have a lot of high viewed or high interest cases on the internet and through television and stuff like that going on. So some of you might be paying close attention to it, or you have an interest in it, okay? Followed by the man. Some of these things, some of you, the letter, the book, these stories, or people who might be in high interest to people, is circulating around the energy of a man. This could be a man of power, a man of wisdom, a man that you know. This could be a person that you are seeking, or you could be writing a memoir about a man. He looks very mysterious. He looks very much in control. He looks like he has two sides to him, a good side and a bad side. Looks very stylish. Looks like very demure, right? But I sense like this cocky confidence in this man with 1. He's a person of power. He likes power. He likes to be in control. He likes things to be done his way. So some of you could be writing about your connection or your stories or your journey that you've experienced with this particular person in the form of a book. You could be writing a letter, or you received a letter from this person. There's correspondence between you and this person, but you and this person are no longer on the same page with the energy of the snake. This person is someone that you have learned throughout your life or through the years and through the time that you've been dealing with them, that they're not to be trusted, that they do things that are not on the up and up. And ultimately, the snake card is this person is not your friend, they are an enemy. So you could be writing something about someone, again, that you once used to be in business with or tied to, in a romance situation or a friendship, but something went awry. Maybe you found out this person for who they are, and you've kept certain secrets or certain things about them to yourself, or you've shared it with others. You're putting it in a book, you're writing it in a letter, or you could have letters of conversation between you and this person that you both shared at some point. Let's get another clarifier with the snake. Yeah. You didn't, while you were with this person, everything was great, as far as the friendship, or if it was business, your business partner or a co-worker. Everything was good until it wasn't, until you found out about this person. Because remember, I told you this person is they have very strong qualities, very domineering. Yes, they could be two-sided, where 1 minute they could be your best friend, and then the next it could be your worst enemy. So you've experienced the best side of them, now you're experiencing the worst side of them, because you find out that they're not loyal, that they were enemy. They could have been trying to take away your ideas, your work, your lover. Again, they put themselves in position to be your friend or a confidant, but actually they were using you to get what they wanted from you or what you have. And now that you found this out, there is a real separation between the two of you. There's definitely toxicity there, but you have stuff on this person. So like you've kept stuff. You might have recorded conversations or letters and things like that. You might be, the history of you two together could be so dynamic and so like out of this world that it would be material for a book. So you could be putting this like into a story, so to speak. So you're hoping that from the pain and anguish from how this person has betrayed you and how this person really turned to be a different person than what you thought they were initially, that you can be healed through whatever you're going to expose about them in this book. Bringing back peace to your life, because this person has taken your peace. Whatever they did to lie to you, to hurt you, to try to destroy your world or use and absorb your energy and mimic you, you really were in turmoil for a while. So now that you've gotten yourself together and you've kind of gotten this plan, like I said, you want to put in writing, you want to expose this person to others, like for what they're doing and who they are. Okay, so this could be a co-worker, it could be a friend, it could be a boss that you once worked for, it could be a family member, right? It could be your neighbor. It's just someone that, again, that really entered your life under false pretenses and really wasn't there for what they say they were. They pretended to be your friend, they pretended to be on your side in a particular situation, but they were really working against you, not for you. But I feel that you're going to have a peaceful resolve of this. Look at this, what's at the bottom of the card. Still be careful of this person, even if you're not connected to them anymore and you haven't spoken or dealt with them in years or months. They still have a few tricks up their sleeve, even if you think they're at a weak point, or just because you haven't engaged with them. If they find out that you're writing something, or that you're contacting people about them, or if you're talking about them, they might feel a certain way. Okay, let's just see what's in the middle of the deck. Yeah. Be careful, because then they might want to eliminate anything that you try to put out there that doesn't put them in a bright light. Okay, they might try to block you from doing it, and they'll reverse the energy and make you look to be the bad guy. So just be careful when you are dealing with toxic people, whether they were in your life in the past or they're in your life now in the present. Even if there's no concurrent or recent interaction with them, But if you are, like I said, if you're on the defensive or if you're on the offensive now, taking some type of action, writing something, documenting something, presenting something to others about this person, they are going to find out and they're going to feel a certain way. So this can kind of open up the Pandora's box. So, and they're going to want to cut it out. They're not going to want it to be exposed. They're not going to want it to be said or discussed. You know, some people have an image to live. They have a lot to lose, or they just feel that you are trying to discredit them for whatever reason. So they might turn around and the same thing that you're trying to do to them, they might try to flip on you. So just, you know, tread lightly. But I know, Sagittarius, you're positive and you don't do things and accuse people of things, you know, just off the cuff. You usually have a lot of merit to what you do. So just spiritually protect yourself. Let's see if I can get a let's go here to the haters. See, let's see. Just protect yourself and take it slow. Don't rush through the process of whatever it is that you're doing or what you plan to do, because this person is very calculating. And again, if you're trying to expose them, they're going to feel a certain way. But we end on this note. Their evil intentions will fail. So that concurs and goes along with the sun, what was the sun card? The lily card. There will be peace, and with the star card, that there's hope. Light is shining on this situation. Your light, the light of your ancestors, the light of God's love is on this situation, because it's like you're almost rectifying a wrong that was done against you, and you're exposing this person so that they can't discredit other people or use people in the way that they used you. So their evil intentions will fail and you will prevail. But nonetheless, still watch yourself. Be blessed and have a great weekend.